Preston's favorite news show, This Is Nobody's Listening on
Panther Vision.
Meow.
Good morning, Preston High School. It's me, your VP, Ivonwa Okaraji, bringing you this morning's announcements. Please excuse Deanna Torres, Taylor Benjamin, Cecilia Porter, Jenny Wood, and Melanie Espinal from homeroom. Preston players once on this island tickets will be on sale after school, or see Mrs. Fergali for tickets. $10 tickets for Preston High School students must be purchased after school and not at the time of the performance. A reminder that mother-daughter brunch tickets are due by February 28th, a Friday. Please return one of the forms found in the main office to Ms. Fergali or reserve your space online by that date. Re-registration for 2020-2021 is now open. Visit RenWeb students, click on course requests. Rising juniors have had Junior Advisement Day, so let's learn about junior year fine art electives.
Art Portfolio is a full-year studio art elective where students create a body of work, mastering techniques in painting and drawing. Students will explore a variety of media and styles in order to express themselves in a creative and individual way. Basic Graphic Design is a full-year junior elective designed as an introductory study of how to create content for the internet and print media, allowing students to develop the technical skills needed to create professional-looking, functional websites and documents.
Hi! Remember, graphic designing is good for you.
Ladies of color had a great turnout for the movie Black Panther, so plan on coming to see Hidden Figures, an awesome movie that celebrates women. Movie on Monday, February 24th at 3:30 p.m. in room 104. Bring $2 as food will be provided. If you are a junior or senior interested in a career in law, please see Ms. Connolly as soon as possible for an awesome free opportunity this April. For today only, PE classes will not have to change for class. Students are to report to the gym, but do not change. Please enter through the lobby doors. After announcements, please come to room 9, Gianna Capizzoli, Madison Genevino, Gabriela Liba, Catherine Cavrino, and Ciara Correa. Any junior who is interested in going on the college campus tour, April 1st and 2nd, must meet with Mrs. Chambers in the cafeteria after Panther Vision. And lastly, a very happy birthday to Miss Cornelius! Happy birthday, Miss Cornelius! And now, a word from the Vice President of the Ladies of Color Club.
Good morning, Preston High School. It's your girl, Kaylee Blow, and as some of you may know, it's Black History Month. Black History Month represents those who have came before us and bravely stood up for what they believed in and the reason for the opportunities that we possess today. Such figures such as MLK, Coretta Scott King, and L. Baker. Black History Month also signifies unity and recognition, cutting across racial and geographical barriers. Although we have made big leaps, we are still far from where we need to be. So instead of waiting for change, let's all become that change. And thanks to Dr. Unger for the video that's about to come up next.
One of the goals of the state of Mississippi was to break the Congress of Racial Equality. In this ongoing chess game, the state of Mississippi felt like they had one more move that would ultimately crush the Freedom Riders, and that was to make each of them come back and deal with their legal cases individually. And if they didn't come back, they'd sacrifice their $500 bail, and the Congress of Racial Equality would be responsible for that.
The mass arraignment of the riders was arranged for August 14th, 1961. And some of the riders at that point had gotten out of Parchman Prison. They were all over the country, in some cases all over the world. And it would have bankrupted CORE. It would have bankrupted the movement, really, if they had not come back.
Dear Miss Smith, The City of Jackson has informed our lawyers that all of us who were convicted and released on bond are required to return to Jackson on Monday morning, August 14th. We made the decision to be freedom riders, and now we are challenged to continue the ride. Jim Crow will not die easily. Sincerely yours, James Farmer, National Director.
I'm taking a trip on the Greyhound bus line. I'm riding the front seat to Montgomery this time.
Mississippi officials consistently misjudged the movement. They basically thought that Parchman was going to frighten off the Freedom Riders, and then they thought the idea of coming back for trial would also frighten off the Freedom Riders because they wouldn't want to come back to the state after going through Parchman.
I walked in Montgomery, I sat in Tennessee. Now I'm riding for equality.
Amazingly, I think all but 9 came back, far from running back to their families and submitting to the intimidation. They grew in their stature as nonviolent warriors. The rallies that they had in Jackson on August 14th it was like a carnival of nonviolence. I mean, there are pictures of them smiling. Even though it meant coming back to Mississippi, they came back willingly, in many cases enthusiastically. And it was an incredible victory for CORE, not just in a legal sense. It gave you a sense of this movement culture that had emerged at Parchman.
There was that underlying togetherness, and it stood all the tests that we were, that we were put through. We sang and we talked and we prayed, and at the bottom line, we were together, regardless of who we were or where we came from. And we had a common cause, and that was to make things equal for all people.
Hallelujah, I'm a traveling. Hallelujah, ain't it fine? Hallelujah, I'm a traveling down freedom's main line.
Let's still do it. Still keep going.
And that's a wrap for today, ladies. Have an amazing Valentine's Day, everyone. Bye!
Preston's favorite news show, This Is Nobody's Listening on
Panther Vision.
Meow.